All right, guys, so here is a 30,000-foot view of the appointment setting framework that is going to get you absolutely so many appointments that you don't even know what to do with them. So, that being said, the first step is to get through that gatekeeper. Now, we've already gone through the gatekeeper script, Visa and MasterCard. Great. Now the business owner's in front of you, and you need to introduce yourself to that business owner properly as a professional that builds rapport, proper body language, shoulders back, everything just right, okay? Once you introduce yourself to that merchant and you establish yourself as an authority through your tonality and through your body language and through the way that you speak, the way you shake their hand, everything matters in the first few seconds when you meet anybody or when anybody meets you. So don't forget about that. So you're going to introduce yourself, and then the next thing is time. You're negotiating for time. You're not yet negotiating for their POS contract or anything like that. You need to ask them for 2 to 3 minutes of their time. So that way you can get into this little appointment setting presentation. So you're able to ask them some questions about their business and represent yourself as a professional. So after we ask for their time, what are we going to do? We're going to go right into social proof. Now, what does this mean exactly? Well, this means we're going to show them exactly how we saved other people money in the past. So that might be, hey, John here had $100,000 per month. He was paying $3,000 per month in fees. We cut that down to $45 per month. Show him another one. This is John's friend who also saved all this money and he only pays $30 per month. So we're going to show them social proof on exactly what we've done for other business owners in order to make sure that they know that we can help them undeniably. Have you ever been to a used car salesman and he's going to promise you the world but has no evidence? We're not that guy. We have the evidence. We've done it in the past, and we want to make sure that they know that we've done it in the past and they can see it with their own two eyes. Okay, awesome. Now, after we get through that social proof, we have to segue into the question asking. So we need to once again ask the merchant for permission to ask them questions. So, Joe, I need to ask you a couple questions about your business, to see if we're really a good fit. Does that sound fair? Okay. This is how you pre-qualify your merchant. You find out if they're a looky-loo, a tire kicker, or if they're a potential buyer, a buyer in heat. Maybe they really need, a solution badly and they don't really realize it yet. This happens a lot of times, guys. So just make sure you're asking the questions. We're going to hand you the questions on a silver platter here. And the questions are going to be like, what integrations are you currently using in your POS system? How much are you paying for delivery fees? Okay, great. And we're restating that back to them. So we're doing the question, restatement. And then they're going to start saying something like, oh, well, tell me a little bit more about your program. Or I want to know a little bit more about your program. Or after you get through a certain amount of questions and they seem interested, but they haven't given you that buying signal yet, what you're going to do is say, Joe, it sounds like you're a perfect fit for our program. How about we take a couple minutes tomorrow for me to come back? I need to go create something custom tailored for your business. I'm going to come back and we'll have another conversation tomorrow. How does 3 o'clock sound? So I'm going to put this in red for you guys here. After we go through questions and restatements, we get buying signals that lead to the appointment number 2 being set. So once appointment number 2 is set, you shake their hand and you walk out the door. So this is the framework of exactly how we're going to get to that second appointment. And this is incredibly successful. It's been successful for us, over 5,500 merchant appointments. So guys, there it is for you. Let's get down and we're going to break this down piece by piece and get to the brass tacks.